Praise you, Lord. Okay, today you're looking at a very interesting topic. This topic is the topic of prayer. And the question is, do all prayers get answered? Okay. So just think of this. God hears every single prayer. Okay. And then the question is, why do some of them never seem to move anything at all? Something doesn't change. People will say, God doesn't answer my prayers. I've prayed many prayers. They basically walking around with a lot of disappointment in their hearts because they prayed this and they prayed this and they trusted God for this and this and this and this didn't happen. So eventually they get a lot of doubt and unbelief in their lives. And eventually some people even start to get upset with the Lord, offended with the Lord. And they start to sort of move away from the Lord because they just basically feel that he doesn't care about them, doesn't love them, which is really not true. God really loves you and he hears every prayer, although he might not answer every prayer. Okay, we've got to understand what kind of prayers does God answer. There are certain prayers he won't answer. There are certain prayers he will answer. This is a whole topic, so I don't think I'm going to finish today just on this topic. But we're going to start this topic right now, just to start looking at what Jesus taught us about prayer, because I think that's the most important teaching ever, is how Jesus taught us to pray. And then through the rest of the New Testament, we'll look at certain scriptures about prayer, and we need to take all of those scriptures and put them together and say, okay, now we need to balance those scriptures. We need to understand what he's saying, not just in one verse, but in a multitude of verses, so that we get the truth.